Honorable judges, respected audience, and everyone here today, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. First of all, I like to thank the Almighty God. Because of Him, we are all able to attend this contest. Secondly, my salawat and salam always be delivered to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who have broadcast from the darkness to this bright modern era that we live in today. And the last but not least, I like to thank judges for giving me this very special opportunity to complete this contest. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. My name is Zulfiana Aminati and I'm from English Education Department in Islamic University Raden Intan Lampung, standing here before you all to deliver my speech. I hope you all are feeling as amazing. I am right now, to be honest, I'm a little nervous. But I'm not here to tell you about what I'm feeling. Instead, I will tell you about a certain book that I have read that has changed my whole perspective on something. In other words, this book saved my life. Now, before I start, I like to ask one question. Have you ever had this feeling when you see a book sitting on a bookshelf in the bookstore, and the moment you see the cover and read the synopsis, you just knew you were going to love it? Well, I have to a book entitled Girl and Pieces by honorable and well-known writer Kathleen Glasgow. You see, this book is not just about pain and struggle and how to survive, but the writer has written an amazing sequence of the word and combination of sentences with very intriguing language that make this book more compelling than other in this genre. Girl and Pieces tell about a girl named Charlie who self-harmed because she thinks she isn't good enough. So she starts cutting herself from the arms and the legs and other part of her body. But then, in the end, she found remedy along the way. She found a way to heal. She really said she deserved to be loved just like everybody else. Reading this book made me get mixed feelings. Sometimes I cry in sadness and sympathy. Other times I laugh and joy, and sometimes I cry while I laugh. Ladies and gentlemen, I like to tell you that I myself self-harm, not in the physical harming way, but more like emotional hurting. There are moments when I will feel sad and ugly, alone and depressed. But then I think to myself, I remember all the pain and all the struggle that Charlie to go through. But in the end, she found way to heal. So I think I deserve love, I deserve happiness, and I want to be loved by other people around me. Then I need to start loving and accepting myself with this body that I am in. Reading Girl and Beast has saved my life by making me realize that it is wrong to harm myself and that I need to stop. And now I feel so full thanks to the writer Kathleen Glasgow and her book Girl and Pieces, which indirectly leads me to the better path. Ladies and gentlemen, there are many facts telling us that a lot of people are addicted to self-harming. But this book, I assure you, will be able to save those people as it had to me. Now, before closing this speech, I like to quote one of my favorite lines from Girl in Pieces. I'm tired and angry at me for letting myself get smaller and smaller in the hopes that someone will notice me, but how can someone notice you? If you keep getting smaller, one more thing while we are at it, it's not about what kind of book that you read. It can be horror, romance, or even comedy. What matters is that whether or not this book can inspire your survive and help you face all your problem with a big heart. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, that's all for my speech. I hope we've all learned something new from it and enjoy it. Thank you very much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.